Hello everyone, my name is Nguyễn Thị Kim Phượng. Today I would like to share you about very interesting topic. It is a contract in SAP MM. I will walk you through from what a contract is and the contract flow with the details step by step how to do it. The videos is for everyone interested in contract in SAP MM. Let's get started. First of all, what is contract? In SAP MM, a contract is a long-term purchasing agreement with a vendor that describes price conditions, validity periods, and commercial terms without fixing delivery date. And to create a purchase contract, you can use transaction ME31K or ME32K and ME33K for create, update, and display contract. And we have two types of contract. First one is value contract, WK, limit by total values, and the quantity contract, MK, limited by the total quantity. And to release contract, you need to release it via purchase order. And contract are commonly used for service and indirect procurement. So next slide, I will show you the main flow of contract. This is a contract flow. The first one is that you need to create a purchase requisition with ME51N, and then you need to release the purchase requisition with ME54N, and you need to create a contract reference with the purchase requisition with ME31K. And to release contract, you use ME35K. After that, you can create code of purchase order with ME21N. After that, you can create a good receipt with the PO you already create with MIGO. And finally, you can pack an invoice receipt with MIR7. That's all for contract flow. Next slide, I will show you detail how to create a purchase requisition with ME51N. Firstly, on the first step of the contract flow, we need to create a purchase requisition with ME51N. As you can see, this is a screen of ME51N. Requisition type I create E and B purchase requisition, and we enter on requirement information. We enter the material quantity and the price with the delivery date. And because this item had categorized the case, so we need to enter the GL account and cost center. And after that, you can also enter the tracking number or on related information, and you press save. The system will create for you a new purchase requisition like this. This slide, I will show you how to release a purchase requisition we already created at the previous slide with ME54N. It is the screen of the ME54N. You need to open the purchase requisition we already created at previous slide. And as you can see, the requisition have four levels to approve. So we press on the release to release on the four level. It will be like this. And after that, you press save. System will notify that the purchase requisition already changed. The purchase requisition already full release. And the next one will be we need to create a contract with ME31K and reference with the purchase requisition we already create and release in the previous slide. And as you can see, this is a screen of the create a contract, and we enter the supply with the agreement type WK and agreement date, and we print on authorization data, purchase authorization, purchasing group, and also the plan. We need to create contract, and we press reference to purchase requisition, and we enter the purchase requisition number we already create and tick V. And the next screen will be like this, and you choose item you want to adopt and press on adopt plus detail like, and in the next screen it will display like this, and you press save. The system will notify that the contract already created successful with the detailed number like this. Before we release the contract with ME35K, we need to check with ME33K first. And this is the screen of the contract. You press on the green flag and it will show you the release group and the release code, and we will use the information to release the contract. This is the screen of ME35K to release the contract, and as you can see, in the previous slide, we already know the release code and release group of the contract. We enter the document number you want to release, and you add it. And the next screen will display like this. And in the screen, you press on release and press save. The system will notify that the release already successful. Now the contract already released. This is time for us to create a corner purchase order with ME through 1N. To create it, we need to reference it with the contract, and this is a screen of ME through 1N. We press on the icon and press contract. The next screen will display like this, and you fill all required information to get the contract we already created in previous slide, and press F8. The contract we want to create, the code of purchase order will be listed here, and you choose the contract and move it to the shopping cart. And the PO type we want to create is a NB standard PO. The item will be added here like this. After filling all requirement information, we press on the save button, and the system will notify that code of purchase order already created successful like this. To know how many PO already created under a contract, we can use ME33K to check the release order. You press on the icon release order, and it will display the own PO already created under the contract like this. And the PO we already create is listed on here. And this also lists the open quantity. Next slide is I want to show you how to create a good receipt with the PO we already create in the previous slide with MIGO. And we can create it with the normal process. You choose a good receipt to purchase order and the PO we want to create good receipt, and you fill all requirement information like this, and after that you tick item OK with the number already in here, and you press post, and the system will notify the material document is created and post successfully. This slide, I will show you how to pack an invoice receipt with MIR7. And this is a screen of MIR7. You enter information in basic data, and after that you choose the purchase order and the item you want to pack invoice. And after that, you press save, and the system will notify the invoice receipt already passed successfully. And this is screen of the purchase order history for the count of PO we already create. We can see that the material document already created in the previous slide already displayed on the good receipt category, and the part invoice already added in the list in the purchase order history. This is all for the site today. I have several videos talk about SAP MM. You can check here. Please like, share, and subscribe my channel. See you in my next video. Bye bye.